John.
Do you regret your actions, Mr. Weinstein? Do you regret your actions, Mr. Weinstein? Are you worried about the verdict, Mr. Weinstein?
I think he was still kind of entertaining potential entrees back into the entertainment world as recently as the last year or two. So this conviction changes all that, but I think there definitely people thought that he would try to get back into the industry.
Are you working on any movies? How are you feeling, Harvey?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Harvey.
Good morning, Harvey. You think there'll be a verdict today?
Hi, guys. Especially you guys, gentlemen.
His case kind of kicked off the Me Too movement, but I think we're still seeing stories coming out of mistreatment of women, mistreatment of assistants, mistreatment of different sort of abuse and mistreatment in the Hollywood industry. And so I think this sort of is maybe the capstone moment of the entire movement, that after 2.5 years after the actual stories came out about what he's accused of, this conviction kind of puts a cherry on top of that. But I think there's still a lot of work to be done, and I think you're still going to see more examples, more stories come out of bad behavior. The Weinstein team's argument has always been that everything that he did was part of the movie industry, that this is the way it works. Nothing he did was aberrant or illegal. It was all just the way that movie bosses behaved. And he was just being accused of something that actually was being taken out of context. And so I think that this conviction shows that, no, that these kinds of behaviors, predatory behaviors toward women, toward anybody who's sort of up and coming in the industry, is actually a criminal thing and not something that just people accept. That there's been several actresses who've testified and talked about how their career was sort of derailed by Weinstein. And I've been curious to find out, will some of those actresses actually go back to acting? Will there be roles for people like Annabella Sciorra and Mira Sorvino? And there are actresses that people know, their household names, but that they say that they lost roles. Or in Annabella Sciorra's case, she said that she started using Valium and drugs and drinking, and that the Weinstein, that what she says was his abuse of her, really derailed her career. So I think I've been curious, and other people have been curious to find out whether there are sort of comebacks from some people who've been able to kind of reclaim their narrative and still want to take part in the business.
And here.
All right. Not on purpose.